So today what I'm going to be doing is working on a little craft that my mother-in-law asked me to work on. And she bought these plates from Kohl's, and she was wondering if I had some kind of a pen that could permanently write down here all of the grandchildren's names so that they would have a fun little plate on Christmas morning. Now, I had two options in my collection that I knew of. These are the Sakura MicroPerms that I actually got from Simply Gilded sub boxes, and then I had this paint pen, and then I had this pen from Marvy, the Deco color in rose gold. This is the test that I did on the back of one of the plates. This is obviously the MicroPerm, and this is that paint pen, and the paint pen is not going to work at all. It just scratches right off. And then here you can see like some smearing, but that's because I let it dry, and then I like went to town on scrubbing it with soap and water just to see what would happen. And I think it's going to work because we're not going to be scrubbing the plate afterwards. So I'm going to now start doing some names. The first thing I'm going to do before I even get out a pen is get some either rubbing alcohol or isopropyl alcohol, and you're going to wet a cotton pad, and then we're going to just wipe over the area that we're going to be writing on, just because you never know what's going on from the factory. Could be like oils from the machine, dust, oils from your fingertips, and we really want these to have the best chance possible, right? So it's an easy added step. Most people have rubbing alcohol. If you don't have rubbing alcohol or isopropyl alcohol, you could use just soapy water. So I have three sizes here, 01 being the smallest and 05 being the largest. I think I'm going to start with the 05, and then if I want any detailed work, then I will probably switch to the 01. The 03, maybe he'll get used to. I don't know. Let's see what happens. The kids are extra noisy this morning, so I'm going to continue this with a voiceover. Now, off camera, I was able to very lightly put some pencil outlines of the names that I wanted to do, and I found that to be extremely helpful, so that if I messed up, I could I could not erase the pencil marks. I had to use the alcohol pad that I had sitting there. So that's a little helpful tip for you if you want to try this. And writing on this surface with the MicroPerms was really easy. It's a very glossy surface, and the pen just kind of glides right over. So I didn't have any problems at all using the MicroPerm pen. The only problems that I had were figuring out what style of lettering I wanted to do for each name. I did not go on Pinterest or anything first to get inspiration. I just went for it. And here I am using the 03 actually to put in these horizontal lines into the little blocks that I made next to each letter, just to give it some interest. I kind of wished that I had these in another color, like red or something. That could have been fun, but I think this looks good. And I'm just adding in some little snowflakes there. And for bow, I decided to just leave it a mono line, and I just added some snowflakes. And here, Hunter, I didn't do anything at all to his. I liked his just the way it was. Now, for my niece Addison, I decided that I wanted to do some faux calligraphy. And this is when it was very helpful for me to already know brush lettering. So I knew exactly where I needed those thicker strokes to be. And the MicroPerm did such a great job of filling in those spaces. Again, it just glides right over the surface, and I didn't have any problems with getting it to, like, getting the ink to flow. Because you know how sometimes if you want to write on a glossy surface, like, your pen just won't do it. It takes forever to get it started. The MicroPerm just immediately knew exactly what it was supposed to do. It is such a fun, versatile pen. I really enjoyed it. And I think that, well, my niece is quite young, but when she's older, I think that she will enjoy having a personalized plate. And yeah, thank you to my mother-in-law for this super fun idea. I hope all the children enjoy it on Christmas morning, and I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope that it gives you some inspiration, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Enjoy the rest of your day, my friends.